I'm getting ready to edit some videos, so let's hang out with me while I do this. Got some chill vibes going on, and I'm loving them. A lot of you
This isn't a stunt. It's a crucial safety.
All right. And we're cooking with Crisco. Now it's time to start editing. Woohoo.
A lot of you.
Seriously? All right. Well, how's everybody doing? Since we have somebody watching, welcome. Hello. So vibey. Making sure all my settings are good here. This music is so awesome too. It's the outdoor coffee shop ambiance in warm September. I'm all about it. Okay, there's an update. Gotta love when there's an update. Usually that's why things aren't running as smooth. Okay, there we go.
A lot of you are here because you saw my speaker install videos on my 2020 Jeep Gladiator. Well, I'm going to update that system even more Let's start over.
All right, my software's struggling this morning. I don't know what's going on. If there's an update or what exactly is happening, but it's a little concerning. I've never had issues with this software stalling out, so let me do a restart on my computer. Fun stuff. Okay, all my settings are good. Let me restart real quick. Actually, let me see if there's any updates on the computer itself, because it's very uncommon for that software to bug out like that. And that's twice now that it's done it. No, it's up to date. There is a Windows update, but oh, there's 3 optional updates. Let's get those. Excuse me. All right, I need to get my Red Bull. All right, it's Red Bull time, folks. All right, updates are done on the computer. Let me restart still. Sometimes you just need a restart. All right, take 2. All right.
A lot of you are here because you saw my install videos of all the
Well, shake it,
speakers
everybody.
and the amazing Tesla-style radio on my 2020 Jeep Gladiator. But today, I'm gonna bump that up a little bit more, and I'm gonna install subwoofers. But not just one, I'm doing 2, and I'm doing 2 under-seat subwoofers.
Okay.
Oh. Under-seat subwoofers. I've seen several other channels install one of these types of under-seat subwoofers, but I'm doing 2. I want one under both front seats.
Okay. This should be a pretty quick video edit, even though it's a longer video. But yeah, I was just installing a couple subwoofers in my Jeep.
Seats. I've wanted to do this project since I put the speakers in before. But
Excuse me.
I didn't really want to spend the money, so
There's also a little, like, what did I do right there? I just, like, smack my lips, something like that. Let's take that out real quick. There we go.
I've wanted to do this project since I put the speakers in before, but I didn't really want to spend the money. So when Seven Tour reached out and said they wanted me to test out their subwoofers that are also powered, that are under seat, I was like, sounds like the best time to do it. So we're gonna jump in. I'm gonna show you what these things look like, and I'm gonna get installing these and show you the process of how you need to do. So I'm gonna jump. Sounds like the best time to do it. So what look like the best time to do it, and I'm gonna get installing these and show you the process of how you need to do.
Okay, there we go.
It's time to do it. So I'm gonna jump in, I'm gonna show you these subwoofers that they make, and then we're gonna jump right into the process of how to install them and how you can do it at home as well. And these things, I'm really anxious to see how they sound because they sell for under $120 each for 1,000 watt subs, and I think they're 350 watt RMS that are 10-inch. Should be pretty great, especially under the seat. Now here's why I want under seat so bad. Because I always have the door. Now here's why I always. Here's why I want under seat. The door up to the seat. Now here's why I always. Seat. Now here's why I want the under seat so bad. Because I love having the doors and the top off of the Jeep. So I want to have them secure, but I also want them to sound good and not have to worry about them getting stolen, or much less chance of them getting stolen. So let's check these things out. Things out. Here's everything that comes with this. And again, this is under $120. A lot of times you can even find this for closer to like 100 to 110. So you get the 10-inch powered subwoofer, and this is a really nice aluminum body, aluminum grill, and I guess it glows blue. Cool. You get the remote cable for your volume adjustment. You get a power cable that goes from your battery to the sub, ground cable, fuse block, RCA cable, your remote wire, mounting brackets, and if you don't have an aftermarket radio like I have, you can tap into your factory speakers, and it even comes with the adapter for that. But I have an aftermarket, so we are going to be using the RCA cables. Now I'm going to be using all of the stuff they supplied. If I were going to be doing this myself and buying the kit, I would definitely get a thicker gauge, but this will be more than fine, especially because I'm doing 2 of these and both of them come with their own kit. So I actually am going to run 2 separate cables.
This video is going to be so easy to edit. I'm getting so much better at making my videos and shooting my videos and not having unnecessary stuff, but also having enough stuff. I've learned this the hard way. Like, I've edited so many of my videos and like, why did I waste so much time with that? And yeah, give them what they need. Now, I'm also an advocate for like, you should have more than enough. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh, phew. It just slowed down for a second. That I thought it froze. Let me set my auto saves a little bit sooner too. Editing, maybe? So you can now do ripple effect when you're editing on Power Director. Love it. Oh, autosave project every 3 minutes. I have it on 5. Okay, we're good.
A lot of you are here. First things first, when we're doing this project, we're going to want to take the doors completely off. So I'm going to do that in a second. But you want to take the seats out. It's going to be a lot easier. So you've got 4 bolts on each seat, and this also gives me a chance to vacuum and clean out the Jeep because it's a disaster. Like, look, there's a piece of cheese. Why is that in there? I don't know, but it's there. So give me a good chance to clean this. But you have to remove these 4 bolts. You're going to want to use an impact wrench or some kind of torque wrench. It's going to be a lot easier for you to do it.
Software is really struggling today, and I'm not 100% sure why. It is making me a little concerned. And it's not my computer, because my computer's running great. It's the software. It froze again. We're going to try to wait it out this time. Power Director, don't start doing this to me. If it does, I will switch software. And I really don't want to because I really love this software. It keeps freezing. What is going on? All my proxies are good. I'm really getting upset right now. I've never had Power Director do this. I think all the file proxies, yeah, all the video proxies are downloaded. No, they aren't. Oh, I'm wondering if it's just working too hard right now. What's my preview quality? It should be fine. I don't know. It's dual preview. Oh, okay. Never mind. It's not letting me do anything before it freezes. What in the heck is going on with this software? Like, if I touch the timeline, the whole thing freezes. This is frustrating. Let's all get out. I wonder if I should reinstall the software. Or let me roll back, because I don't think I've edited a video with the new update. I don't know. It's frustrating though. Let's roll it back a version, see if maybe that helps. Is my video card okay? I'm sure I got the most updated driver for my video card. Yeah, we're good there. Huh. I don't know. It's weird. Alright, this is almost reinstalled, so we're gonna keep going. We're it's downloading. It's installing now. Oh, it's my mom's birthday too. All right, let's try it with this version. It's ready to roll. It's like, would you like to update? No. No.
Things first. When we're doing this project,
All right, I got it.
it's going to be a lot
All right.
easier for you to do it. I just so happen to have an impact wrench, so let's get this thing going and get these seats removed. Moved.
Okay, this is already running way smoother.
Just one. Slide it all the way forward to get slide this. These seats removed. And you'll need to slide the seat back in order to get that far corner, and then slide it all the way forward to get this side. See if the camera can find me. It lost me. No, it found me. Hello, camera. All right, now we're gonna do the back. It lost me. No, it found me. It lost me. No.
Okay, I don't think I need all
The
that.
camera can find me. All right, now we're gonna do the back. See if the camera can
Okay, don't need that.
side. All right, now we're gonna do the back. Again, this is Again, this is so much easier with an impact wrench. So if you don't have one, oh, we're blurry. There we go. Again, this is so much easier with an impact wrench. So if you don't have one, you should probably buy one or borrow one. Just like that, I got this thing unbolted. So let's pull the seat out. Now that I got all the bolts out, I'm gonna pull the seat out. It's really easy, comes out really, really easily. And then all you have to do is you have this bracket, or this clip that you need to undo as well. So see if we can get the camera to stop tracking as well. So this is what you need to undo, this right here. So there's two little tabs that you have to pull out, and then that, and then this should just release, like so. And then once you get the big clip off, there's one smaller clip right here. That you need to undo as well. And there we go, those two undo as well. And there we go, those two clips come off, and then we can take the seat completely out. Seat number one is out, so we will repeat that process on the other side, but oh my gosh, you guys, this is disgusting. There is so much gross stuff in here. I recommend, like, maybe taking your seats out every once in a while to vacuum if you're anything like me. This is really nasty. I'm almost embarrassed, but then again, like, you know, my truck is a tool. That's what I bought it for. Both seats are out of the front. Now I need to vacuum because, again, this is gross. Like, this is really gross. Also, I found a gas receipt for the previous owner. This vehicle was in Florida for a short amount of time. In Jacksonville. At least that's where the receipt is from. And, you know, eventually I'd love to move to Florida. So maybe it starts its life in Florida, ends its life in Florida. We'll see. But I gotta vacuum because it's gross. And then we're gonna start running all the cables for the subwoofers. I need to take the head unit off, which this is the head unit I have from Linkswell. It's this amazing Tesla style radio, which I absolutely adore.
All right, let me get a clip of that Linkswell radio. Okay, hey. Let's see, where should I put that? I should probably put it in the sub. There we go. All right. Let's plop that bad boy. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Is the head unit I have from Linkswell. It's this amazing Tesla style radio, which I absolutely adore. I gotta take that off so that we can.
All right, so now I need to put a. No, I don't need stock media. I just need a. Color board. There we go. We'll just do. Should I do blue? Would that look cool?
It's this amazing Tesla style.
Nope, don't like blue. Red. Replace.
Radio, which I absolutely adore. I gotta take that off so that we can.
So, like, can I edit? I can edit this photo. There we go. All right, add a little bit of a border to it because it was kind of ugly, and it's still kind of ugly. Nope. That wasn't it. All right, well, let's go back to that border and shadow. I don't, about a shadow. There we go. That's kind of nice. Just to give it a little depth. Maybe I could do a border and just No, because the problem is there's like some artifacts in here, so yeah. There we go. That looks nice.
A door. Gotta take that.
I'm also wondering, maybe I should just do a simple background? I don't know.
Amazing Tesla style radio, which I absolutely adore. Gotta take that off so that we can run the RCA cables and the remote wire, and then we will get the subs mounted. Let's do it.
Me vacuuming, because, you know, they were gross. Yeah, so the software is running fantastic right now. I'm assuming that maybe it was just the new version. Maybe it was having a problem. I don't know.
We have this vacuumed out. It's time to start running the wires. So one of the most important things is getting it hooked to the battery terminal. Now my engine is also very dirty. I need to clean this as well. But again, it's a Jeep. But here's your battery terminal. Your red cable's gonna go on this, and I'm gonna put them on this block over here. Since I'm doing two, and that is like the accessory block anyway. Let's get that little leaf thing. So that's where they're gonna go, and we're gonna run them back and around. And where we're wanting to go, let me get my flashlight on here real quick, is, see if you can see it. All right, it's this little grommet right in there. So you're gonna have to drill a hole in that plastic grommet there, and we're gonna run them through. Now I've seen people run them through the other side of the firewall. There's a big rubber grommet, but I don't like going through rubber grommets because those are there for a reason. They're for better sealing. And I've also seen people like go through the door trim, which is really not good. That's not to code. So we're gonna go through that. And again, I'm gonna drill a little hole through that grommet, and we will run the cables. Before I got too crazy, I thought I would do a test fit on this, and I will show you.
I'm editing a video right now and listening to some cool lo-fi vibes.
Really, really well. The only thing I do wish is that the factory floor mats, I'll have to, it'll go under the...
Wait, that's weird. I feel like it skipped something. $46, $47, $48
amp, but it does. I realized you probably don't have.
Wait, what?
And we will run the cables. Before I got too crazy, I thought I would do a test fit on this, and I will show you. It fits really, really well. The only thing I do wish is that the factory floor mats, I'll have to, it'll go under the amp, but it does kind of push the amp up a little bit. But looking at this now, I realized you probably don't have to take the seats out. Now, will it be easier to take the seats out?
Sorry, I'm making like funny faces too while
Absolutely.
I'm doing this.
And also, I am doing another
like watching
project
myself
today,
edit's funny.
which will be on a separate video. Also, I am doing seats out. Absolutely. And also,
okay,
the seats out. Now, will it be easier to take the seats out? Absolutely. And also, I am doing another project today, which will be on a separate video, where I'm finally putting in the seat warmers that I bought 2 years ago, because I moved to Iowa, it got cold, I bought seat warmers, and then it was too cold to install them.
True
And then
story.
when it's hot out, like it is today, it's like 90 degrees, you don't think about putting seat warmers in. So what I'm gonna do is, in between doing the subwoofers, I'm also going to put the seat warmers in, but you have to stay tuned for another video for that one.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that clip in. I didn't actually install them. I'm going to do it. It just got too hot outside.
For that one. And there you can see where I punched that hole through that grommet. It was really, really simple. There's nothing behind it. There's no insulation. So I should be able to just pop the power cables through there and drop them straight down because I can see sunlight, which means that just goes straight down by the gas and brake pedal. When
Smacking my lips before I talk in my videos for some reason.
pedal. When you're getting these
Never
wires
noticed
set
that
up,
being
so
a
like right
problem.
now I'm putting this end cap on here to put on the battery terminal, and you'll need to do that for the ground as well. I highly recommend using some of this heat shrink tubing. It's incredibly inexpensive. This was like $5 on Amazon. You get all kinds of different sizes and colors, and then it only is going to protect your cables. I used to be like, use electrical tape for everything, but this is way cleaner, way more secure, and all you need is either a little torch or a heat gun to put those on.
I'm flying through this video.
See what I mean?
It's
Look
great.
how nice and clean that looks. If we can get it in focus. Here we go. Look how nice and clean that looks. Nice and professional, and it's gonna keep it way more secure. So just take the extra second and use the heat shrink tubing. It's cheap, it's easy, and it looks so nice. This is where the power cable comes through the firewall. It's that little grommet up there. And I ran it up and behind our gas pedal. And then I'm going to tuck this in to this area right here. And then I'll run this around. And then I was able to get the passenger side amp power cable directly through there. And then we'll start getting the amps hooked up.
Really happy with how fast it's
So
going.
fun story how so fun story how I told you can get the heat shrink things cheap on Amazon. This kit comes with them. So sorry I didn't pay attention to that, but that's even better that everything you really need is in this kit. So as I'm getting this installed and seeing that they included all this stuff, really anxious to see how these subs sound because, you know, obviously I'm doing a lot of work. They don't sound good. Ugh, that's kind of a pain, but I don't think that's going to be the case. They have good reviews. Even if they're just like okay, it's going to be a massive upgrade from having nothing. So I'm going to get the heat shrinks on the ground cables and then get those plugged in. Then we pull the head unit out, run the RCA cables and the remote wire. Whew. I forgot how much work it was putting subs in. It's a lot. This is why you use heat shrink tubing. Look how stinking good this looks. The camera can focus. Come on, camera. Look how stinking good this looks. Come on. Again, this is why you use heat shrink tubing. Look how good that looks. So professional. That looks so nice. And the last thing you're going to do when you're hooking up the power in the ground is put these U-shaped tooth adapters, which you can
All right.
one of the things you're going to want to do is install these mounting bracket feet. So this is what they come with. Got this nice little locking channel in there. Now, unfortunately, I do not have enough room in the Jeep for where I want to mount these, so I'm only going to do these two, which is going to be the ones closest to the dash, closest to the front cabin. Also, because again, that's where I said if this was cut back a little bit, which I could always modify that, but I don't really want to. The other thing that's kind of a bummer is that your vent for the back seat for the heat and air for your feet is right there. That in the wintertime might be a little bit more problematic because I like having the air on my feet, and so it's going to hit the amp and move around. Now, I could move this up a little bit more, give it a little bit more space. Actually, I think I'm going to leave it about right there. But those are your two mounting brackets. And we're going to mount those. There's still plenty of space under the seat to do that, and it gives you enough room that the speaker will be able to move and
What's up, friends? How we doing?
Safe from theft. And then we're going to trim up.
Just editing. If you're new here, I'm editing a video for my subwoofer install, so I'm just hanging out, chatting while I'm editing.
Over here,
might as well.
We have our ground cable right here, and that is going to mount right there. Or you can also mount it there or there. But we need to mount that ground cable. Luckily, there's a lot of great grounding points already on the Jeep that you don't have to do anything different.
This video, I'm getting so much faster at shooting and editing video that, like, before this would have taken me like 2 days to edit. Now it's like if it takes me an hour, hour and a half, we're in good shape.
I need to start taking the head unit out of here, and that's fine. That's not a hard problem really, but I realized I don't have any seats in right now, so taking the head unit
It's pretty
out
awkward
without having a really good place to sit is kind of interesting.
So who's all
now,
in here watching? Say hello.
Don't have
Please say
an
hello.
aftermarket head
And
unit,
if you
that's
haven't already hit
totally
the
fine.
thumbs up, please do that.
Showed you the adapter. All you would have to do is tap into like one of these front speakers, preferably this one, this bottom one. And let's see if I can get, there we go. This one right here is the one you want to tap into. You can access it up here. I do have other videos where I replace this with a bigger speaker.
Say hello. Tell me who you
all
are.
you have to do is tap into that, and then
Love to see who's watching. Plus, you know,
then
if you have questions or just have something you want to chat about, even if it's not related to anything I'm doing, by all means, shoot in the chat.
RCA cables will go into the sub. But I'm going to tell you again, you're going to want to get an aftermarket. And this Linkswell one, I've had this for, I don't know, like a year maybe, since I did the review video on it. I love this radio so much. I will have links down below. Also have links down below for the 7 Tour subs. We haven't reviewed them yet. We haven't checked them out to see if they sound good, but I will have links below in case you want to buy them. It does help out the channel because this video is not sponsored. They did send them to me for free, but all of these opinions are my own. They don't get to say anything, and they don't get final review of my videos. So thanks for sending them, but that's how my reviews work most of the time. But I do have some sponsored ones coming up, so we'll see how that goes. But they still can't tell me what to say because it's my channel. I have my head unit out of here, and I know this is just a rat's nest of cables, but the cables that we really need are this one. I'm
going to show you guys like what the cables look like for the head unit. This is so crazy. Hold on. Let me flip the camera around. That's what my radio looks like when you take the head unit out. That's ridiculous. Also, this is what I'm doing right now. So I'm editing on Power Director. And yeah. So let's
cables, but the cables that we really need are this one, this little blue one. That's the wrong blue one. We need, hold on, this blue one. This is our aux det. That's the one that goes to the subwoofer. That tells the subs when to turn on and when to turn off.
But
and then the
we don't
other
even know that.
very important one is our sub outs, because we have that. Now, since I'm doing 2 different subwoofers with 2 built-in amps, I had to get these adapters.
I did.
That way, I can run 2 separate RCA lines, one into each subwoofer.
Y'all are awfully quiet today, but thanks for joining me either way.
All right, folks, cool. All right, folks, they are powered on. I did a quick test just to make sure that there was signal coming through, but I haven't really fired them up. So let's check them out.
So as I'm editing, like, I look up myself, I'm like, I make some funny faces while I'm editing and, like, not thinking about it.
They look really cool. We should have a cool glow under the seat.
They do look cool.
Got the wires
You'll have to
much
wait to
tucked
see
in.
the
I got
video.
a little bit too much on the RCA
It'll
cables.
come out
I didn't
tomorrow.
really need that long, but we got what we got. So let's go in here and
Ooh, I do not like having my home address on there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
so
All right. This might give me a chance to track something. Oh, boy. So what happened, what I'm dealing with right now is that I've got my head unit with my GPS and it has my address on there. I definitely don't want that. It has like my work address, like all the places I last visited, which none of them are incriminating. I just don't want people having my address on YouTube. Okay, so I need to do effects. I just need a blur. No. Cancel. I don't want a face blur. Cancel. Okay. Cancel. I wonder how there's a way to do this with AI, but I might just do it my way. Haze? I'm gonna cut this scene first.
let's go in here. This is fun.
Alright, there we go. Alright, so this scene, you know what, I can just blur this whole thing, I believe. Mask. Can I do a mask? Advanced? Custom? Okay. No, that's not what I want. Discard that. Not animation. Motion tracking? Yeah, I think it's that. To track an object in this video with a title, overlay, media clip, add a title or an overlay. No, that's not what I want. How do I add? They changed some things around. So like I'm just trying to figure out where everything's at. I don't want a background remover. I do want a mask though, that's the thing. but I just want it to be okay. No, I don't. All right, well, I'm messing this up, and why am I not remembering how to do this? I thought it was in effects, but now it's only like a face blur. I don't want a face blur.
Let's go in here and I have.
No, let's just do a regular blur. Hold on. Okay, let's blur this. Okay.
Let's go in here and
now from here, I believe, is where I get. Yes, okay. Now I figured it out. AI-based object tracking. No, I'm going to tell it where I want it to track. I don't know if it'll automatically know, or I'm probably have to set it for sure, I would think. Let's see how it does. Let's see. If this works, this is going to be really, really cool. I'm excited for it.
Let's go in here and
It did not. Okay. Not what I wanted. It's okay. Select one object, select all main, use a rectangle. Tell you what, let's try it again, but oh, there it went. Okay, I did it wrong. That's why. This is going to be cool. I think this is going to be really cool. I keep hearing noises out in my studio. Like there's someone in there. We have a ghost, so that's part of it. All right, let's see how accurate this was.
Let's go in here.
Oh my gosh, it's perfect. Uh-oh. And it's freezing. Oh boy. Now this might just be because it's thinking. It does take a lot of processing to do this, so I'm going to let it think. Hope and pray it works right. And it doesn't just freeze on me. And it looks like it froze. Great. Now this time it looks like the whole computer froze. La 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 la. No, I think it's still thinking. It's like chugging. This is pretty labor intensive. All right, it did close. All right, it's okay. It's okay. Not a big deal. I did just save it, so we're in good shape. All right, let's try that again. Now I know what to do, though. So we go into Effects, Then we go into haze and blur. We throw a blur on here. Okay. And in the blur, we click that. And we select an object. Great. Nope. Oh, you can just keep clicking. Oh, yeah. Okay. Also, sorry, my allergies are kind of messed up. Kind of whacked. I'm telling you, I'm hearing things today. It's wild. So how's my battery doing on this? We're in good shape. Okay, we're good. Oh, I got my itinerary for the marching band competition next weekend. Woohoo! Let's check this out. It's gonna be a long day. I have to figure out like when I can leave to go take out the dog and then go back. Probably around 7:30. Cool. That's neat. Okay, this tracking's taking a lot longer, which is okay. Oktoberfest DSM followed me? Why? Weird.
Let's go in here.
All right.
And
oh boy. I'm wondering if this is just too much power to work. It just might not work. I might have to do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah. Dang it. All right. So we're learning that I think this just takes too much power to do the AI tracking. So I think I'm just going to have to blur out a section, which is fine. Not a big deal. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Uh-oh.
all right, folks, they are powered on. But
Oh.
that long, but we not got some. Let's go in here and
Let's get the exact frame where it switches. There we go. All right, so let's do this again. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way. Go into our blur yet again. Drop it here. Okay. And edit, blur. Let's do that. And we're just gonna
and
oh, that was way easier. Okay, that worked.
So let's that long, but we got let's go in here and let's turn the subs all the way down. You can use the remote wire that they provide.
What's going on?
I have this
Holden? It's Holden. What are you?
on my
You're supposed to be in school. I'm editing video right now for my subwoofer install
head unit, so why not just control it here?
and listening to some cool lo-fi vibes.
One less thing I have to deal with. So here's some.
Okay, split that.
Here's some royalty.
Right now I'm masking my steering or my my console, or like my interface radio, whatever you want to call it, because I didn't realize that my GPS was on and it had my home address on there. So definitely don't want that. But not a big deal. Very easy to fix. Very, very easy to fix. And we can just do a tracking blur. There we go. Okay. What up, E?
Here's some royalty-free hip-hop music.
Oh. Hold on. Why did it not?
Here's to deal with. So here's some royalty-free hip-hop music.
Okay, why?
Here's some royalty-free hip-hop music.
Okay, why is it still messing up? Let's throw another one in there. What?
Let's go in here. Let's go in here. Here's some deal with. So here's some royalty-free hip-hop music. Okay, this is with nothing on. And again, you're hearing this through a microphone, through a camera, probably on your cell phone, but you'll get a decent idea. Now, let's start turning them up. Oh, wow. Oops, I turned the wrong thing. My bad. All right, here we go. They hit. They got more. I'll just say, for something that costs around $110 each, these things hit. These sound great. Now I'm gonna put the seats back on, see how they really sound with the seat on there, and see how they mount up. But I tell you what, it wasn't that bad of an install. I mean, it was like a typical sub install. The hardest part was just running the cables, just like any sub install. But as far as like what they provided, top notch. Well worth the money. Now let's get the seats back in here and see how it really works out. So quick recap of what we did today. So quick recap of what we did today. We ran the power cables, ran them up this way, through the firewall, down the dash, up, and then under the seats. So you can see the glow under the seats, but they look really nice. They're locked down, so we should have our good theft deterrent. Now let's go for a little cruise and see how these things sound. All right, let's go test this bad boy out. Let's get it out of the garage first. We'll see how she does. Oh, it was getting awful stuffy in that garage. Whew. All right, let's fire it up. Hopefully I don't make the neighbors too awful mad, because it does sound good. RMS, these 7-tour subs.
Let's go. All right, folks, I'm done editing. So I'm going to render this, get it posted, and it'll be on tomorrow's, or it'll be on the channel tomorrow. So until next time, y'all have a good one. We'll see you later.